What's going on, everybody? A couple little pointers here when it comes to the fuel system in your car. First, I want to point at this little, see that little fuel pump right there, gas station pump next to the fuel line. There's a little arrow there, and that arrow points to which side of your car the fuel cap, the fuel door is, so that you know where you put gas in your car. That's pretty helpful. Most cars have it, some don't, but most do. And it's helpful, especially if you have like a brand new car or you have a rental that you're using really quick, or a friend's car, or whatever it may be. Just so you don't have to stop and get out the car. Check if that's there first before you check. I saw a lady the other day pulled over and she was looking at her gas cap at the gas station, trying to see which side it was. And then also, I just want to talk about a few little things here. When your gas, fuel is very important for your car. We know why, because it runs and everything. But also, a lot of people let the fuel in their car go to near empty before filling it up again, or when the light comes on. That's not a good thing to do. I don't know your situation, if you have low on cash or whatever it may be, but it's good to have it have a good amount of fuel in your car, especially if you live in areas where it's very cold. It gets very cold, very low temperatures. If you don't have enough fuel, it could freeze, and then you have issues starting up your car and everything. But also, anytime that you have it pretty low, you have like dirt and debris that gets in your fuel system from years of putting gas in your car, whatever the reason may be. You get dirt and debris that when you let the fuel go too low, it all gets all mixed in the fuel, and then it gets into the the fuel lines and all that. So try to have enough gas in there, at least a quarter tank. That's my rule. Try to make a quarter tank be the new empty for you, so that way that you know that if you're at a quarter tank, you should put gas, because at that point you don't want to risk anything. Plus, a lot of people don't know this, but the fuel pump or pumps actually stay cooled by the fuel. So if you let the fuel go too low, the pump, it's working, it's electronic, it gets really hot, and if it's not being cooled by the fuel, it just shortens the life of the pump. It's not like it's gonna die one day to the other, but the amount of time of its life is shorter. So just try to keep it up. I know it might be hard because of people's income and financial situations, but try to get it at one point where you put like half a tank or 3/4 or even full tank, and then start working from there. That every time you get to a quarter tank, if you don't drive for a living, it's easier to do, but when you get to a quarter tank, just fill it up and put it up to either 3/4 of a full tank or that, and after you do it a couple of times, it won't seem like you're putting that much fuel in your car, because you already have some in the reserve. So try to keep it over a quarter and higher, just to help with maintenance for the car, anything in the fuel line, debris or whatever, any clogging issues, any gas, your fuel freezing, and that way it keeps your gas pump nice and cooled, and it lasts longer. Just a few little pointers that I wanted to point out. Cool. Thanks for tuning in, and stay safe and happy driving.